Hello everyone, welcome to this video, which is very out of the ordinary, let's put it that way. I don't have a script for this video, I don't have anything, so it's gonna be a nightmare to edit, but that's alright. So this is kind of an update video, or like a video where I explain what I want to do with this channel, instead of what I'm doing right now. It's quite early on in the lifespan of my channel, let's say that, and it will probably happen a few times again during the lifespan of my channel. But that's normal, I guess. Change, is part of life. Change is part of everything. And you have to embrace it and see where the journey takes you. Not everybody might like it, not everybody might agree with you, but you gotta do what you want, I guess. So yeah, the last half year, a little bit more than half a year, I think I've uploaded weekly a tutorial, especially color grading or something similar. It was mostly just to reach the goal of monetization, because YouTube has this standard you need to reach 4,000 watch hours within a year, 365 days to get monetized. And I finally reached it, so that's great news. Obviously, I'm starting to earn from my channel. Not a lot of money, but just, a little bit here and there. It's probably like 30 to 100 euros a month, but it's better than nothing, and I'll take what I can get. So yeah, what I want to do with this channel, I want to go over a couple points, and that's creativity, finding my own style, and the monetary side, the economic side of things. I still want to go over that because that is a huge part of this. And it's going to have an impact on this channel, and it's going to have an impact on every channel. Because when you start a YouTube channel, you don't think about money usually, but you will have to, because it will kind of become your job, or it's going to become your second job. Because it takes a lot of time to produce these kind of videos, especially videos that will perform well. YouTube likes consistency, so I've noticed, by posting a video almost every week, that it takes a lot of effort. And I've been putting less and less effort into videos, and it doesn't really sit right with me. Because, I'm a filmmaker, I don't want to put less effort into my videos, I want to make it nice. So, yeah, let's go over the plans for this channel. I'm gonna start uploading less, probably 1 to 2 times a month instead of 4 times a month. And I want to put more effort into the videos, make them more valuable, make them more entertaining to watch also. Sadly, that is kind of a thing that needs to happen, because a video that's boring, that doesn't have a clear structure, it's just not gonna perform well on YouTube. And a huge part of this is I want things to perform well, because I want to turn this, maybe not into my full-time job, but at least make it pay a huge portion of my income. And to do that, I need to grow. I need this channel to grow. I need to reach a wider audience. And the power of that is also that the wider audience will learn from this, and it will be less gate-kept than it is maybe now. As I'm not saying that I have secret information that nobody else has, but I want my information that I share to be accessible to everyone. I am completely self-taught. I completely taught myself filmmaking by watching YouTube videos, by trying things myself based on those YouTube videos. And I want people to learn in the same way. I want to enable people to learn that way, and not have to rely on film schools and those kinds of things, especially not if that's not how you learn. A lot of these schools don't teach you in the right way, in my opinion. And that's because they don't engage on the personal level, they engage on a broad level. And it's fine for most people, but you have the people that will, excel. And those people won't get something catered to them to make them better at the things they lack at, for example. Or the other way around. People who are very good at something that is not filmmaking related, like planning, but are not very good at filmmaking itself, don't get that catered to them. And that's why I want my information to be accessible. But that also includes making it engaging to watch, making it reach a bigger audience. So that will be part of my formula. I want to make videos that are engaging to watch, informative, accessible, and rewarding to watch, but also rewarding for me to make, which is very important to me. I want to feel like I'm making something that I would like to watch, that I want to share with the world. I don't want to make something I don't want to share with the world. And that ties into the next point I want to talk about, personal style. And this is a very important thing for any brand, and especially filmmakers, to have your own style, something that's recognizable, that instantly says, hey, I'm watching this person. A lot of people slowly develop this over time, and I think I have something like that. But when I make videos, it doesn't feel like it's exactly my style. I would describe my style as very self-explanatory. When you're watching a shot, the shot tells a story. You don't need dialogue, you know? Show don't tell, let's put it that way. But YouTube doesn't favor that. YouTube wants both. YouTube wants you to show and tell at the same time, because that engages the audience more, because they have to listen and watch at the same time, which makes sense, and that's fine. But I want to find a balance between the two, between having something as a gimmick and something as an artistic thing. So I'm gonna be looking into that and developing it slowly. Obviously it's gonna take time. Video after video I'll find something that suits me, that doesn't scream, you know, that doesn't scream, hey, I want attention, but also doesn't become boring to watch. Obviously I'll have the projects where I'm fully focusing on a style that's not rewarding monetary sense or like viewership sense, where it's just rewarding to me to make, and I'm just gonna post it because I like to make it. But I want to make, you know, I want to balance it with content that the YouTube algorithm will favor a little bit. So a little bit more fast-paced, a little bit more interesting to watch. But I want to do it in my own way and not in the way that everybody else does it. So that ties me into the next aspect, which is an economic incentive. This is something that is very hard to talk about as a filmmaker in general, as somebody who works for themselves, as a YouTuber obviously. And that is that you need to make money with your YouTube channel if you want to take it seriously, if you want to grow it, because you need to put in the effort. And to justify putting in the effort, especially when you work for yourself and you have bills to pay, is it needs to make money. Obviously there are many ways to do this. Now I finally have ad revenue, which took a long time. I've missed out on a lot of ad revenue, but I'm finally earning some, and it will probably not be a lot, but it's still going to be better than nothing. Besides that, I'm obviously a co-owner of Cinesource, where we sell digital products like LUTs and stuff like that. It's just gonna take a long time for us to develop products, especially because we both have a job. I have YouTube next to it, plus Cinesource. Obviously I need to develop the product, but also the customer side of things, which is very time consuming, and it takes time to practice it obviously. But yeah, and besides that, we have there's one more main way of earning income, and that's affiliate marketing. This earned quite a big chunk of my YouTube income, let's put it that way. And that's through Enhancer and other affiliate programs where you earn a little bit of a percentage based on sales you make for a certain company. And that also includes partnerships. But I want to keep all of this in a way where I don't push it upon somebody, where I'm not like, you need to buy this to do this. Obviously, it's not always the best thing to sell the product if it's not the greatest product. But so far, I only have reviewed products I actually think that are pretty good and that I would recommend to people. And I will keep that up. I will keep going with that. And I want to work it into a certain format where the video is not about the product, but the product supports the main story of the video. So let's say I have a basic concept like an FX3 rig build video. I want to make a little story around that. I want to add more depth to the video. And with that depth that I want to add to the video, I want the video not to be about the product, but the product supporting the video. And that's something that's going to be very tricky to figure out. And it's going to be the hardest part of this. But I think it's going to be really rewarding for people to watch, rewarding for me to make, and economically probably the best choice to make, because it's going to grow my audience much larger than being somebody who constantly pushes products to people in an invasive way, let's put it that way. Obviously, I'm gonna do my reviews here and there. I'm gonna keep the basic content sometimes because I cannot put that much pressure onto myself. And that leads me into the next subject, which I didn't mention in the beginning, but that is expectations of people that watch me. I really want to keep it clear that I'm not committing to a certain posting schedule. I'm not committing to 2 videos a month. I'm committing to making better content that reaches all the criteria I've mentioned. So that's engaging to watch, informative, accessible, and is rewarding for the viewer as well as me. Which means sometimes a video might take a month, sometimes it might take 2 months, but they're gonna be absolute bangers compared to the ones that come out every 2 times per month, for example. The one that will come after 2 months of work will be like an absolute banger of a video. That's my idea. Obviously, this is not the best thing to do for your YouTube channel for growth, but that's why I'm trying to balance it out. So a couple times a year, I will just want to make a very big project where I take like 1 to 2 months to edit it and everything and make it perfect. But yeah, I want to maximize what I get out of this channel. Not only in how much money I make from it, obviously that is a big factor. I cannot beat around the bush, it is a big factor to something like this. But also how it makes me feel, you know, how accomplished it makes me feel. But also how much I give to the audience, how much I give back to the world, you know, how much stories I can share of other people, how much I can inspire people. My whole slogan since, I think since college, I mean, I don't know how to call it differently because here in the Netherlands we have a very different school system, has always been inspired to inspire, which obviously, in my opinion, is a pretty good quote. Don't steal it from me, please. It's copyrighted. I mean, it's not, but you get my point. Anyways, and that's one of my main goals with things. I want to inspire people, not only filmmakers to make more films, but people who are non-filmmakers that watch my films to be like, whoa, this is interesting to watch. You know, it inspired me to maybe do something that's related to the subject of the documentary I made or something like that. And that's what I've been lacking in my YouTube channel. Now I've been kind of released from reaching certain numbers on my YouTube channel. I feel like I can focus on that more. I'm gonna start focusing on creating more value. Not only value for myself, but also value for YouTube, you know, for the internet, for not only the internet, just for the broader film space. I want to give back to the film space what it has given me over the years. It has taught me everything, literally. So I'm giving back all that knowledge and more, what I've learned. And that's what I want to do. And also the inspiration that it has given me, I want to give it back to the film community. And yeah, this is the start of that. It's just a basic video. Not a lot of people will probably watch this. But that's not what this is about. This is not only about the people watching this and not about people understanding this. This is also for me to make a commitment, to make clear to myself what I want. I'm not a very good writer. I have a very ugly handwriting. I'm not a good reader. I have dyslexia, very slow at reading. But I can speak, you know, I can talk. I can talk like for hours on end about anything. I could sit here for 2 hours talking to you guys. To myself, technically, but you know. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm making a video diary, let's put it that way, of me, a vlog. Okay, that sounds horrible. Vlog is such a stupid word. It's such a stupid thing also. But yeah, anyways, you get my point. This is kind of like me writing down my goals for this YouTube channel, but in a video way. It's gonna be public. It's gonna make me feel like I have a little bit more, not pressure, but incentive to do so. I don't feel like you guys, even though not a lot of people will watch this, have expectations of me to do so. And this also sets the expectations for myself for this channel, which are very realistic and very broad and very freeing for myself to do. So yeah, this was it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you all next time. This is very scary. It looks like quite nice lighting. My girlfriend put some candles on, and I have a little book here I got for my birthday. Very pretty book, by the way, Greg Fraser, June. Anyways, yeah, very cozy.